Greetings and welcome back to Terraria Subterrarian. Today I want to go find the Sky Islands, release some of them, fight the Queen Bee, or try and find the Queen Bee. I'm going to try and find the Sky Islands and the jungle. I found 2 of the Sky Islands already. I did it with a gun and some meteor shot, but for right now I just want a gravitation potion. I don't know if I can make any more. Yeah, I cannot. Do you have gravitation potions? I just need one more. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I have been looking around for all kinds of equipment, all kinds of any kind of upgrades I can get, and all of the biomes I feel comfortable doing it in. So far, I made this depth diver stuff out of all of that junk I got out of the ocean. This lets you move around in water. It's pretty decent armor and gives some good buffs. I got the Frost Spark boots made. To do that I had to go and get a ice skate out of the ice biome. I got the lava waders made. I needed to get the water walking boots for this one. And it turns out you can buy them from the cobbler after a certain point. So that's how I got that made out. I got this legendary weapon. I know that the words are hard to read because there's so much of it and it's kind of overlaying stuff, but the gist of it is it's really strong and fast, auto swings, it levels up as I progress. However, it's cursed as part of the more prefixes or more modifiers mod. See down there where it says plus 8% damage, but you are cursed while holding this item. That means that it hurts me to hold it in my hand and use it. You can't see it here because I'm... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see? Taking some damage now. So we use the Song of Ice and Fire instead. Anyway, we are gonna go get those Sky Islands. I found 2 of them out on this side. Away from the... Let me zoom the map out. And here we go. There's probably more than 2. But that's how many I found. So I zoomed it all the way out, and I'm looking at the zoomed out mini-map right now to do this so I don't crash into any land or miss anything. This really isn't my favorite activity, but the golden horseshoe is so useful because it stops fall damage that I'm just going to go and get it. I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed at least 1 in a world, kind of based on size. So I should be able to find it. This is actually not... Oh, hey. See, this is one I did not find with the gun. Ah. This is not one of the ones I found when I was shooting the sky with my gun. I guess it's just too high up to have been able to return the bullet in time for me to hear it. Okay, the first one I actually found is coming up, I think. It was in the Crimson. If I can't find it, I built a little stack of mahogany wood on the ground that's visible on the map. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, what's in here? There it is, the lucky horseshoe. I'm going to take this with me as well. I'm going to leave all of this furniture here because I think that with our alliance with space, maybe we can use this as a dwelling for an appropriate NPC. Like, I don't know, somebody who belongs in the sky or whatever. Alright, I can see here that my gravitation potion is... Got a minute left on it now. There's nothing out this way, right? I mean, it probably could be, but within a certain distance of the... Boy, I need to get down to the ground in a hurry. Let's put the horseshoe on now, instead of crits, I guess, or the ring. No more fall damage. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, that is one that I found. So the rest of them are to the left of of spawn. Let me go back, buy another gravitation potion, because I think I'm probably going to need one. That's not a gravitation potion, that was a battle potion. Drop this off in the Sky Mill and all of this. Oh, wait a minute. What does this make? There's no normal mode wings, right? There might be. I should go back up there and see. This thing drops feathers, cartilage, and a sword. Is that the sword I have, Sarah Sumat? Yeah. Okay. Do these, what does this do? Increases disguise your playing wheel, increases jump height. I wonder what the set bonus does. It needs, okay, 26 each. What? I mean, this is like the same defense as my stuff, almost. Maybe I should put this together. It doesn't seem terrible. I bet this spear is pretty good. It certainly looks cool. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll have to get up into one of these and do some hunting. Okay, anyway, let's go get the, that was the primary thing I wanted, was the horseshoe. Actually, let's look to see what we can make out of this. If I find a balloon, you can hook it up to that, but I think if I find a balloon, there's something I'm supposed to do with the cloud in the bottle, right? Cloud in a balloon, which is a material blue horseshoe balloon. That's the one. I don't know if I'll get to that point. We'll find out here in a minute. Let's get up out of the cave and then, oh, check it out. Whoosh! Just launches you right out. Great fun. Okay, in any case, here we go. Zoom out. What the? There. Okay, this is giving me a little bit of grief. There we go. I forgot what I was doing, basically. Let's zoom this back in so it makes more sense. Okay, obviously there wasn't going to be an island there. I mean, I already checked, but a huge black gap on it was going to make me crazy. A huge black spot on the map like that. Okay, I haven't tested the left side of the map for islands, so well, here's one. Cool. Some good stars. Now put the sword away, it's melting me. Here's the Star Fury. I guess I'll grab the metal bars. Drink that shine potion. Get down. Yeah, kill it. Yeah, see? Gives the good stuff. That fern. See, that one I might. Hey, here's another one already. I think I might demolish one of those. Because I can make stuff out of the sunplate block that, like, I don't have any in my inventory yet, so I haven't been able to see what recipes are available for it. Just a couple that have matched up with ingredients I was already looking at. Make sure there's no, like, weird low-hanging islands here. I'm not really an expert on how island generation works. Back in the day, finding the islands, and by that I mean, like, before 1.1, or whenever the islands were put in, I remember it being really difficult because basically the only reliable way to do it was to use gravitation potions, but getting them was really scary. You basically had to make them if you ever wanted a chance of having them yourself, and that needed obsidian, which was really far into the game at that time. So we came up with a lot of different methods for trying to find them. A lot of guesses about what structures on the surface might correspond to whether or not there's an island above it. It was all nonsense, basically. And 26 seconds left on this gravitation potion. But I do have more. It's not an issue. This is just a little bit relaxing. But I kind of want it, you know, to get on with it. So I can... Alright, I don't have fall damage. Here we go. What do we find? There's the balloon I wanted. Let's look at the Night Owl potion. And the money. Where am I? Okay, I still got plenty of space to look for islands. I know that when you start to get flying items, you need the double jumps a lot less for raw mobility. That's true, but it takes a long time to get going up with your flying boots or your wings or whatever. At least the low level ones. So your vertical speed, which is what lets you jump over bosses, can stay pretty low for a while unless you work on getting the better double jump items, which like instantaneously boost you to the maximum like jumping speed. I mean, that's the feel anyway. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but the point is, if you start flying while you're already moving fast, you'll get a lot more total distance covered. Is that really it? Well, I got the horseshoe, I got the sword, I got the balloon, the sky mill. Is there any other thing that like lives in the sky? I think that's it, right? Okay, well. Neat. Anything down here? Let's zoom back in now. It might be a little bit too close. Is there anything down here? There's not. I came here early in this map and didn't find anything, but you know, you're always drowning, you don't have time to really look. Oh, hello, shark. You're scary. Get out of here. Man, the explosions on that sentry are powerful. Yeah, you hear that? Boom. Look at him go. Ow, that really, really hurts. Don't, What's happening? Is that hitting it with a weapon when it's sparking like that? Yeah, that must be it. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Alright, so Sky Island stuff. I got it. Let's dump this stuff off and try and make some upgrades. Now, we can make... What were all of the parts? The balloon, the horseshoe. So now I can make the obsidian horseshoe, which I don't want. I want the one that's the cloud in a balloon, right? Is there a reason I... Cloud in a balloon. A cloud in a bottle and a shiny red balloon. I didn't deposit the balloon. I am a fool. Is this a material? No, I'm gonna sell it. Okay. Now let's try it. There it is. Cloud in a balloon. Oof. Jagged cloud in a balloon with crit chance, luck, mining speed, and light. That seems like a really great set of bonuses. Sorry though, because you're going back in the box and you're gonna get turned into the blue horseshoe balloon. Check it out. Allows the holder to double jump, increases jump height, and negates fall damage. It's pretty good. Thorns. Damage redirection to mana. Chance to survive lethal blows. Not very good. Okay. So, now I have what I think is probably the best, like, standard type of mobility I can get before I beat Skeletron. Or maybe even before hard mode. I'm doing pretty well now on mobility. Okay, so we're gonna go to the jungle now and see if we can find the queen bee. I'll sell that later, if I remember, which I probably won't. Okay. I don't really need to carry that around. Okay, but before I go down there, I want to bring some more potions. Let's see what I got. I'm gonna stop running around in the dark like fools. check it out. We'll get 5 of all these potions. I know the durations don't line up quite perfectly, but that's less important than getting the job done. Okay. Time to hit the jungle. The reason I even want to go in there mostly is just to check the queen bee off the list. I don't know what other kind of stuff is in there because of thorium though, so I might spend a couple of videos in there working on it because a lot of it's going to be new. Nice and peaceful up here today though. Look at all these delicious trees. Chop those right down. Right, so I mentioned that I did the Old One's army to get this sentry. You do it a couple of times. It's where you put down the Eternity Crystal base, put the crystal on it, and then you fight waves of dudes, right? Pretty straightforward. I lost a couple of times because, like, you don't... At least I didn't see that I started with any currency to buy those towers. And I wasn't really able to win until I had one of them to try. Which one of these gaps leads down inside? Oh, I got this too. This is Dark Tome. It came from, oh gosh, can I even remember where it came from? I think it came from the Dark Mage that's the boss of that event. I'll show it to you later. It's not going to work in here very well. It makes a spell that's like lobs some magic missiles instead of like them going in a straight line. They kind of arc over. It's pretty interesting. And it shoots a little cluster of things, so it seems like it could be pretty high damage if they all strike. Get down there to get to this chest. I always want to check the chests. See you later. Okay. So I've got to the point. Wow, what is murdering me so hard? Was it the fish? I didn't even notice. Okay. Well. Be a little careful. Okay, defeated. So I'm looking for the queen bee. I'm looking for obviously the unique treasure here, so I can make the accessories. The claws, the feral claws would be nice to have. Obviously an anklet of the wind for that movement speed increase, although it's part of the boots, so I don't super need it. I'll take those silver bars though, I like those. What am I even looking at around here? There's another chest. That's the other kind, so let's go get it. This is quite dark. It's dark in here. This doesn't help at all. You know what helps? Zoom in. Okay, I'm gonna move around so that I don't have to deal with this water anymore. I'm getting a little tired of it. There we go. That's easier to move in. Some good light up in here. What's in the box? Boomstick? It is the boomstick. It's not a material. That's a little disappointing. I don't really want either of those. Get those night owl potions though. Put a torch here so I know that I've found it. Hey, there's a shrine. What's in the shrine? It's the Guardian Anklet of the Wind. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Plus increased movement speed. Does it do anything else except get made in the lightning boots? No. I already have the step past the lightning boots over here at the frost spark, so I don't actually need that for anything. It's nice to get though. The reason I didn't need it was because that the Grand Thunderbird can drop an item called Zephyr, which takes the place of the standard like movement speed items. It is an accessory, so I just fought it a couple of times until I got it, and then used that instead of having to come down here to find that stuff to make the item that I'm wearing right now. Oh right, there's no loot down here, no materials. This is kind of a big deal actually. Poisoned. I really want to get the Bazaar. So here's the Dark Tome. It's... Oh yeah, that's quite cool. Gotcha, okay. Oh, that's what was probably doing. You know what? That's the first time I've seen one of these in flight, like a good look at it. Take a screenshot of this, just because I've never seen that before. No, now you're done. Okay, what did I get? Some annoying mud. What do these petals do? They make a sword, a set of armor, what's probably a boomerang, a shield. It gives you more regen out of combat. A wand, which shoots a volley of petals. A tulip staff, which is a healing item, and this makes you summon Plantera. That's convenient. How high is the defense on this? 545. Lower than what I'm wearing now. It's comparable to the jungle set, I think. Maybe a little higher. And it gives you increased casting speed and increased life. Increased life and mana and magic damage. And life and mana and magic damage. This is... instead of giving you more armor as a mage, they give you more life, which is a pretty good way of choosing to do it. Okay, anything good I can make out of these stingers? The regular jungle stuff, a subwoofer, a pan flute. It says that it releases a warbling wave of sound. It does, I don't know, it must be a rapid fire one. There's the abomination. What is this? Fires out a seed pod that explodes into poisonous spore clouds. Okay. Bewitching potion. Increases the max number of minions for 14 minutes. Cool. Yeah, okay, that's healer stuff. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the healer stuff, but I'm not going to play multiplayer, so there's not a whole lot of excitement. I can get out of looking at it. So, if that's honey there, then does it stand to reason that the hive is above here? Is that how this works? Well, here's one. I didn't even notice, because I'm a little silly sometimes. Let's get in there. You know, let's get in there in style. That could go away. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of these wasps because I really need to get the Bazaar. Poison really sucks. I might actually do that right. I'll try for a couple of minutes before fighting the Queen Bee. I have less grinding installed as one of the mods that I've got, which means hopefully it will take you know, standard statistically ridiculous number of kills to get it. Because I'm not about that life. I don't want to grind for the sake of more grinding later. I mean, not this time anyway. Oh, it is busy down here. I'm going to get ruined. You know, shape up real quick. It's a little bit hard to hit with because the projectile doesn't originate with the same place every time you fire it. Oof. wasps. I need to kill wasps. Yeah, see, enemies that are close to you are really tough, or very small, are hard to hit with this thing. Because it originates from, like, behind you slightly. My poison still? Yeah, cool. That's real cool. Well, you know what? Seems like a pretty good place to end the episode, because I'd really like to get the Bazaar before I do much in here. As you can see, poison is insidious. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.